Coming to you live from Chicago Zoo in the Fine Arts Building, it's the Gameshow Gameshow!
Alrighty, from Spring, Pennsylvania, they love comedy and being a regional manager. We have Sir Michael Scott.
Yeah!
Oh, look at him go. Look at him go in his pink vest. Oh, he's fabulous. We love him. We love him. We love you, Sir Michael Scott. From Indianapolis, I think that's what it says. They love all types of acrobats and drawing and disco. We have disco too. Lawson. Oh yeah, you know your name. Another one from Indy. They love tennis and mommying and adulting and drinking because they mommy. We have Welcome! Yeah! Oh, she's looking for the command boy. All right, from a farm in Indiana. Whoa, where did that go? They love playing with yarn and chasing mice and eating and sleeping while they're chasing mice. We have Yolanda. You're fabulous. We love you. I love the best. You're gorgeous. All right, why are y'all from Indiana? All right, another one from Indiana. They're a beekeeper, and they love gathering honey. Just watch out, you might get stung. We have Bobby. Bobby Buzz. Ooh, watch out for her. Watch out. From Pinklebottom, they love math and more math. We have Kellogg. From the Chicago Athletic Club, people actually live there. They love swimming and not finding a swimming pool. Yeah. No touring for that girl. From the Seattle area, maybe Seattle, maybe not. They just love staring at Jacob and fighting werewolves and being sullen because they have nothing else to do. We have Edward Cullen. Look at that baby face. He is not dead. Or is he? We don't know. From Phoenix, Arizona, they love golf and rock and roll and knitting. But is he really from Arizona? Detroit Rock City. They love farming and raising. What? We have Graver Yoder. I have no idea what this says. Oh, Graver, you need to work on your penmanship. Come in here. They love javelin catching and going to track meets. Belch. Oh, shake it out. Shake it out. And finally, we have the man, the myth, the legend, your host, Neil Pinklebottom! Bring it in, and give it a spin! Welcome to the Game Show, where our brave and bold contestants will put their wits, skill, and game show awesomeness to the test on a collection of TV's favorite game shows on our Game Show! I'm your host, Neil Pinklebottom. And I'm Samantha Fairbanks. Hi.
Hi. Over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges in order to collect as many points as possible. Today's top 3 scoring contestants will take home prizes, and today's #1 contestant will be crowned today's game show king or queen! All right, TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thank you for tuning in. It's time to toss away that magazine, kick away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Game Show! Contestants, are you ready? Except for Pushka.
Yeah, because I used this to clap it.
Yeah, you wiped it off. Did you just carry a Sharpie with you?
No, she got it.
All right, let's get Bobby on.
I know I'm still
Ladies,
food.
you ruined my penmanship. It's okay.
All right. So, contestants, are you ready?
Yes!
Yeah! Samantha, are you ready?
I was born ready.
Let's do this. All right, I'm coming over. Belch, you showed off some moves, man. That was a really pretty fun floss you did there. We're gonna see. We'll see 6 categories on the board. I'll take care of this.
Thank you, hon.
All right. We will see 6 categories on the board.
There we go.
They are TV Hangouts. Show us your Match This Pose, aka Disney movies and Chicago landmarks. And all right. And Belch, I'm going to give you control of a point value and a category. Find a category and a point value.
Match This Pose for 3.
All right, great. In this category, you will see a photograph. If you can match the pose in that photograph, then put your paddles out. And for 3 points, if you'll give me a moment to get our timer restarted. There it is. So for 3 points, can you match this pose? And that was clearly Pool Girl and Pushka. Let's bring them both out. Cheer them on, everyone.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah! Let's give it up for them. They're both taking the points. They both got it. Let's give it up for them. All right. Since they both got it, I'm coming over to you, Michael Scott. You're obviously a manager of many different people, so I thought I'd give you some management choices to make right here.
Match this pose 5.
All right, for 5 points, can you match this pose?
Darren.
Denier and calculus. Let's see your working. Come on out. It's worth 5 points. That's a good job.
Oh, the shoe make me nervous.
Oh, I just did.
1, 2, down, up. Yeah! Getting the point. All right, and Robert, I understand you're Amish. So this is one of your early game show experiences, I assume. So let's take a category and a point value. I assume you know how to read English.
This is English.
Okay, good.
Sure for 2.
All right, great. In this category, you will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do the thing in that prompt, then wait for me to finish speaking before you put your paddle out. Let's see you show us your moonwalk. And that's Pushka. Pushka, come on out, show us your moonwalk. Yeah! Pushka! You've been practicing that for a little while. All right. 2 points for Pushka, and you got control of the board.
AKA for 1.
All right, great. In this category, you'll see the name of a person. If you can tell us the other name of that person, you'll get a point. Let's see, AKA for 1 point. Peter Parker. And that was definitely Alice Cooper.
Spider-Man.
Is that Spider-Man?
Yes, it is.
It is Spider-Man. Alice Cooper, you got yourself a point and control the board.
TV Hangouts for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's TV Hangouts. This show featuring a fast-talking mother and daughter duo often had them visiting Luke's Diner. This is a 5-point question. All right, that's Pool Girl.
Gilmore Girls.
Is that Gilmore Girls?
Yes,
It is. We know better than to have our phone off. It is a great show. All right, Pool Girl, you've got control.
Disney movies for 2.
All right, for 2 points, let's take a look at this question in Disney movies. Which character is poised to break the internet in 2018? And that is Edward Cullen.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Is it Wreck-It Ralph?
Yes, it
It
is.
is. 2 points. Edward, you got control of the board.
Chicago landmarks for 1.
All right, for 1 point, here's a question in Chicago landmarks.
1 point?
Yes, 1 point.
All right.
What is the nickname of the shiny sculpture, otherwise known as the Cloud Gate? All right, and that was definitely Pool Denier.
The Bean.
Is that the bean?
Yes, it is.
It is
Oh.
the bean. point. Yes!
Oh, okay. Show us your for 4.
All right, for 4 points, let's show us your silly human trick. Oh, and that's calculus. Please tell us how you're going to do calculus. And then you get to do it. It's worth points.
It's with a lot of points. We do something silly out here.
Yeah. Just tell us a little bit. Just go do it.
You're a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a human.
They all love you, so just go.
Yeah, we do.
Do it. He's going to be a cat. All right, that's 4 points.
If you meow, I'll give you 2 extra points.
Calculus, that was as kiddie-ish as, even more kiddie than Pushka. So you've got control of the board. Pick a category and point value.
AKA 5?
For 5 points, AKA, who is Marshall Mathers? And that is Alice Cooper.
Marshall Mathers is,
Huh?
Eminem.
Is it Eminem?
Yes,
We also would have taken the real Slim Shady. You do have control of the board.
Let's go TV Hangouts for 4.
All right, for 4 points, it's TV Hangouts. Which Albuquerque-based thriller series featured a fried chicken restaurant called Los Pollos Hermanos? And that was Pool Denier.
Breaking Bad.
Is that Breaking Bad? It is Breaking Bad! Come forward. Come forward. It's your turn to spin the Wheel of Fortune cookie. Come right here. No, Bobby.
Calculus.
I was talking to you, Bobby.
Oh, Bobby's good. Bobby.
I called Bobby, yeah. Bobby, coming up.
Go, Bobby.
Go, Bobby. Go, Bobby.
Spin this and we will chant. No Grammys! No Grammys! No Grammys! No Grammys! No Grammys! No! That is a spin it to win it. Go ahead and take your spot back, Bobby. Bobby, everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points, but not before you answer a potentially embarrassing question. Okay? Of these 4 colors, which one's your favorite? Green, white, orange, or blue?
Orange.
Everyone turn around and look inside of your orange drawer. Luck be a lady tonight because you have just found yourself 3 poker chips. Grab them out. Dude, don't stack them up yet, but take your dominant hand. Oh, dropping them already. All right, so take your dominant hand. If you're right-handed, that's your right hand. Make a table with your elbow, and then stack all 3 of those poker chips on top of each other on that elbow. You're going to get 1 chance and 1 chance only to catch as many of those poker chips as you can in the same hand. Here, I'll help you with that. In the same hand.
That's about as good as I can.
For each, everybody. No, I didn't tell you to start yet. No, I didn't.
They're practicing.
Oh, okay. No practice throw. No practice. You got 1 chance and 1 chance only. Whose is this? All right, here you go. So for each chip that you catch in your hand, in that same hand, you will take 2 points, up to a maximum of 6. Ready, set, go! All right, stay there. Don't take anything off the floor. Michael Scott, what'd you get? How'd you get 4? You got 6 points! All right. You got 1 of hers. I see. 4 points for Disco Dude! All right, let's give it up for Disco Dude. High five! 2 points for Pushka! 2 points for Bobby! All right, 2 points for Calculus! All right, we're gonna go this way. Pool Denier, that's 6 points for Pool Denier. 6 points. Edward Cullen, 6 points. How are we doing on scores?
We're good.
Good. Alice Cooper, 6 points. Right, Graver, 4 points for Graver. All right, Belch, high 5, low 5, all of the 5s. You can put those back in there. Don't worry about the stuff on the floor. Our interns will clean that up later. They're named Samantha and Neil. We don't pay them for it. Okay, so cool. Thank you so much, everyone. Get your paddles ready. We're going to take a look at some new categories, but not before I meet Pool Denier.
Yes.
You've been standing there so patiently. You did really well in the last challenge, so let's give you control of the board.
Okay. Chicago landmarks for 4.
All right, for 4 points, it's Chicago landmarks. Until 2016. Until 2016, Wrigley Field suffered from what curse? And that is Alice Cooper.
Goat.
Is that the curse of the goat?
Yes.
It is the curse of the goat. Alice Cooper, you've got control of the board.
We're gonna go back to TV Hangouts for 3, please.
You do love that category.
Yes.
Let's see TV Hangouts for 3. Set in Sunnydale, California, this show often visited a teen nightclub called the Bronze. There were a lot of monstrous fights in this bar. Oh, and that's Pool Girl.
90210.
Is it 90210?
No.
Those are not monstrous fights. All right, there's a lot of romance.
Finch, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
That's, oh, and that is Edward Cullen.
That got Edward. Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire.
Is that Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yes.
All right, Edward Cullen, you've got control.
Was there a pool involved?
AKA for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's AKA. Who is Cassius Clay? And it's Pool Denier.
Muhammad Ali.
Is that Muhammad Ali?
Yes, it is.
It is Muhammad Ali. Just getting your paddles out earlier would be the thing.
Yeah. Show us your for 5.
All right, for 5 points, you can show us your worm. It's the breakdance move called the worm. Come on out, Calvin. You know how to do this one, Calvin? Go for it. All right, you got it. Come on up. Let's give it up for Calvin. Let's take it first now, sir.
Chicago landmarks for 3.
For 3 points, Chicago landmarks. What is the name of the fountain featured in the title sequence of Married with Children? All right, Edward Cullen.
Buckingham Fountain.
Is that Buckingham Fountain?
Why, yes, it is.
It is Buckingham Fountain. And it's literally across the street from us. I hope that you'll know that fountain that you walked by on your way in.
It was dark.
Edward Cullen, you've got. Oh no, it's not time for you.
You guys
It's
didn't
time
go
to
to
call
college,
forward
did you?
Belch.
Just watch TV.
Belch, it's time for you to come forward.
Go for it, Belle.
All right, let's give you a spin. No Flammies! No Flammies! No Flammies! No Flammies! And that is whose dime is it anyway? Belch, I'd like you to stand right here. Turn to face that way. I'm going to ask you to pick 2 partners in this room. Anyone that you trust with your life and your points.
Pick wisely.
Kim,
Very wisely.
I'm not sure who that is.
I need Pool Girl.
Pool Girl, come on out. And?
Pool Denier.
Pool Denier. Uh-oh. All right, Pool Denier, Pool Girl. I'm going to ask Pool Denier to stand right behind Belch. Pool Girl to stand right in front. If anyone has a camera, this is a good one to get out. So, Belch, Pool Girl, Pool Denier, this is one of our favorite games. It is called Whose Dime Is It Anyway? And it starts with this, Belch. You're going to take one of these very clean, never before used tongue depressors, grab it, make a diving board out of your mouth with it. Right? Belch, go arms akimbo. Arms akimbo. Belch, not you, Pool Denier. You're going to put this on and stick your arms through those holes.
Okay.
Stand right behind it.
Okay.
All right, so Pool Denier, Pool Girl, and Belch, you're a team. You're the hands, you're the stick, and you are the mouth. Okay, you get to give that. No, you cannot touch things.
Oh, no.
Can't touch dimes, can't touch table, can't touch them. Your job is to help them get as many of the right dimes on that stick as possible.
And I put them on the stick?
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
communication game. Okay, so here's the deal. No, you don't have any dimes yet.
I know.
Each of the silver dimes is going to be worth a point at the end of 30 seconds. Each of the gold dimes will be worth 3 points at the end of 30 seconds. Each of these pink dimes, if there are any of them on there at the end of 30 seconds, no one is getting any points at all. So you really don't want those. Does that make sense? 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
Down, 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 down.
Oh, I have to. Okay.
That's pink one. You don't want that.
Feel it, feel
Pink one,
it.
you don't want that.
Pink?
I thought I don't. I thought I do one.
I literally
No.
don't go away.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. Good. Yeah, good.
I just gotta keep it on there, right?
Yes.
You don't move, Brent. Don't move. Don't move.
Okay, you hold still, Brent. Okay, go, you're good.
Right here?
Yep, that's good. Yep, keep on, girl. Go, to the left more. Yep, you're good. Okay, right down. Okay. 5, good. Yep. 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's time! 7 points for Pinklebottom, Belch, and Pool Denial! And you got yourself a souvenir. You can keep
I
that.
see
set.
that.
All right. So here's your tea towel. We've got time for one more round of questions. And let's get your paddles ready. Let's take a look at those. The questions that we've seen.
Okay, now
Thank you
good.
so much.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I will come to you, Alice Cooper. Give you
I'm
control.
going
of the board.
back to TV
You
Hangouts.
do love those
For
questions.
you.
Let's take a look. 2 points in TV Hangouts. Which popular sitcom based in New York City featured a cafe called Central Perk? All right, and that was Belch.
Friends.
Is that Belch? And you have control of the board.
TV Hangouts for one.
We're going to close out TV Hangouts.
Alrighty.
Ricky from this television classic performed regularly at the Tropicana Club or Club Babalu. All right, it was Graver.
I Love Lucy.
Is that I Love Lucy?
Yes.
How about I Love Lucy, considering that your life? Graver, we've got time for a couple more, so let's take a look at your turn.
Match this pose for.
All right, for 4 points, can you match this pose?
Okay.
And that is Disco Dude and Michael Scott. Come on out.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for them. And now it's time for Pushka to come forward and spin the Wheel of Fortune cookie. Go ahead and spin it. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, and that is a scavenger hunt. So go ahead and take your spot back. Pushka, everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points. Everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points. All I will ask you to do is to find an object that's hidden somewhere in this room. You will not need to go grab it. If you leave where you're standing, I will push you back. So don't leave. All you need to do is if you see the object, put your hand in the air. And then at the end of 30 seconds, we will verify that you know where it is. Okay? So you will, if you find it, you'll get 5 points. You have 30 seconds to find the object that's listed on top of your drawer.
Oh.
You can't move.
What does it count that?
What? Okay.
Does that count?
So when you see it, you put your hand up.
What does that count? Yeah.
All right. And we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's time. All right, let's take a look. Michael Scott, what were you looking for?
Cow.
Did you find a cow?
It's like a weird.
That's Belch! Oh, behind Belch. Nicely done. 5 points to Michael Scott. What were you looking for?
Disco ball.
There's your disco ball. 5 points for you. Pool girl, what were you looking for?
Baseball.
Did you find a baseball? There it is. 5 points for you. Let's do that.
After the timer was up.
Well, what did you find?
A fish.
Did you find a fish?
Yes, I found a fish.
Where is it?
Behind
5 points for Pushka! What did you look at? You didn't find it on the Wheel of Fortune cookies? I've literally called it the Wheel of Fortune cookie every time I've indicated it. It's right there. So sorry, Bobby. High five for you. That's all right. Calculus, what were you looking for? Did you find a pig?
Over there.
That's Samantha! Oh! We're messing.
And
Give it up for Calculus!
I gave you extra points, calculus.
Pool Denier, what were you looking for?
I was looking for a rubber ducky.
Did you find a rubber ducky? And you're the one who's getting those points. 5 points for Pool Denier!
Cheese grater.
Did you find a cheese grater?
Right there.
That explains those flakes I found on my shoulder this morning.
Cheesy.
Edward Cullen,
Cheesy.
it was cheesy.
Yeah. Baseball mitt.
There's your baseball mitt. That's 5 points for you. 5 points for you, Graver.
I found the little Irishman with the red hat. Got him.
All right, Belch.
I was looking for a red kiss.
Oh, there it is! Right above that little guy right there. That's your red kiss. That's 5 points for Belch. Let's give it up for All right. And everyone put your paddles away. Put your paddles away because we're switching gears. You're a family, and you're a family, and this is the Trivia Feud! Let's go forward, Michael Scott and Cool Denier.
Did you guys notice the gender imbalance? What that means for our family?
I don't know at all what that means. All right.
Harem. Your harem.
All right, face each other, shake hands. Put your hands behind your back. In just a moment, face each other. In just a moment, Samantha Fairbanks is going to read a question. If you think you have a response to that question that belongs on this board, then please give me a low 5. Please don't break my hand like this bell that falls apart, because it will fall apart. My hand will fall apart, so don't hit it so hard. If the answer is on that board, we will play with your team immediately. Does that make sense? Cool Denier and Michael Scott. Samantha.
All right. If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her shoes.
Her shoes!
Why, yes, her shoes are on there.
Barbie.
Yeah! Let's give it up. Thank you so much. We're going to start on this side. Edward Cullen, you may have played with as many Barbies as I have. I don't know. But please, what do you think Barbie would get rid of for money?
Ken.
10! All right, Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper, it's tough times at Mattel, so please let us know what
How
you think.
about her convertible?
Her convertible!
Number 1 answer.
Yes! I know they don't bring Barbie out to the Amish farms. Amish country is very hard there, but maybe you know.
Her dream house.
Her dream house!
No.
No! She's a renter, and it's very hard being a millennial these days. Belch.
Her purse.
Her purse! No, it's on there. That's not.
You know what? It's accessory. It goes with the clothes.
That's how it
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
All right, so please don't start conferring yet.
You're welcome.
All right.
I counted it. I feel nice tonight.
All right. Cool Denier. We have one answer on the board. If you get it right.
Do I get to consult with my team?
No, not at all.
Her makeup.
Her makeup!
No.
Oh, all right, Edward Cullen. Edward Cullen, we've got 2 strikes on the board, only 1 answer. If you get this right, this is yours. If you get this wrong, they get 10 seconds to confer and a chance to steal. So, tell us if Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her hair.
Her hair! Oh!
That's a weave, honey.
Oh! Take 10 seconds. Take 10 seconds to talk about that.
It's not real.
If they get an answer that's on the board, they get the points. If not, you're getting the points.
Oh.
Let's see how it goes.
I could see Barbie.
It's going to be an X.
Something like that.
X.
X marks the spot. X marks the spot.
10 seconds.
All right,
left.
time is up. Time is up, and I'm coming to you, cool girl.
Her sister.
Her sister! Ooh, you're getting the ball! Let's find out what that answer is. Jewelry. Michael Scott, come forward, spin the wheel. I'll put that on that one. No blammies, and that is teal or not teal. Michael Scott, I'm going to ask you to stand right there in that spot, stay facing the monitor, and hold for a second, because we have 4 briefcases. We have 2 teal ones, 2 steel ones. We're going to ask you to take 2 and bring them right back where you are, but not before I ask our studio audience to help make that choice. Teal! Steel, help them out! Teal, make a choice! You're very confident with your choice, yes? Yeah. All right, put those down. So So what we did not tell you is that inside of these briefcases, there's a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5 that we will add to your score. Here's what you did not pick.
Oh!
Oh! All right, you're going to lose the 1. All right, let's take a look. All right, next up are...
I've always wanted to do that.
So, Michael Scott, you got a choice. One of those briefcases has a 0, the other one has a 5. You've got to make a choice. Help him make the choice. Michael Scott, you just got a call from the bank. And this is how it works. You could walk away with 3 points, or you could open up this briefcase and take that number of points.
Take the briefcase. Take the briefcase. Take the points. Take the briefcase.
All right, let's give it up for Michael Scott. All right, it's time to call forward Disco Dude and Edward Cullen. Put your paddles away, you don't need them. All right, shake hands behind your back. Stand closer to me because that's where you're going to have to high five. And Samantha, when you're ready.
Name something.
Try that again.
Wow.
She gave it the fast finger.
Woo. Name something people are often chased by in movies.
Car.
A car!
Why, yes.
Yeah! Thank you so much, Disco Dude. We're going to continue on this side. Alice Cooper, you have a very familiar face. I'm sure you've been in a lot of movies. So tell us, what would be chasing you if you were in a movie?
A dog.
A dog!
See, you can say that. Yes, a dog is on there.
Yeah! It's done.
You shouldn't.
Monster.
A monster!
Yes.
Yeah!
The police.
The police!
Oh, those po-po.
Oh! Golden Iron, this could be a clean sweep. It's on you right now. We've got one answer on the board. No help. Please don't talk because she can hear you.
Dinosaur.
A dinosaur!
That is a certain type of genre.
Oh, it's only one. Franchise that really has a dinosaur.
Yeah,
Edward Cullen.
They're past.
You're past.
Oh.
You're like the
So
intellectual thriller.
deep. Like a
That's
river.
no point for you. All right, Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper, we've got one shot left. If you don't get it, they're getting the chance.
Well, I named my second album after this. Killer. A killer.
Killers! You got
Third album, but nice job.
No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! And this is the tear tractor. Stand right here, calculus, because you're running into our most terrifying event.
I'm
And
so
that
sorry,
is
calculus.
the tear tractor! Here it is.
I'm sorry.
Here it is, calculus. I don't know if you've ever seen a tractor before. Have you seen a tractor before?
Should.
Have you seen it?
He has, all right. But you haven't seen a tear tractor before. I would like you to take a peek right in here, calculus. Tell us what you see. Jelly bean! Calculus, you will walk away with 5 points if you eat one of those jelly beans and tell us what flavor it is. But here's the catch. One of those jelly beans is delicious, and the other jelly bean is in no way delicious. So calculus,
I've done this before.
I bet you have. Calculus, one of these jelly beans is juicy pear, and the other one is booger. For 5 points each, that jelly bean. Cheer them on, everyone!
Eat the booger. Eat the booger.
What is it? Ham.
Hey! 5 points for calculus!
Nice job.
All right, and we're going to do 2 more. rounds of Trivia Feud. So let's call forward Alice, Cooper, and Pool Girl. Come on. Alright, come. Yes, so much closer to me. Shake hands, put your hands behind your back. And Samantha, when you're ready.
All right. Name an animal you can recognize just by its nose. Pig.
A pig!
Yes, our third answer.
Yeah! Thank you so much, Alice. We're going to continue on this side. Pushka, please let us know a creature whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers.
Elephant.
An elephant!
You got it.
Bobby. An alligator!
No, unfortunately.
That's the one that you see later, not in a while. All right, so, but we don't have it on the board. Calculus, name an animal that you recognize by its nose.
Cat.
A cat!
Well done.
It's a rat! Michael Scott, you were right. Your face is looking like intense right now.
Rat?
A rat!
No.
It's usually the tail we recognize on the rat. All right, so Disco Dude, 2 strikes, 3 answers. If you get this right, I'm continuing to Pool Girl. If not, they get a chance to steal your points.
A horse.
A horse!
But of course, Disco Dude.
Yeah! All right, Pool Girl.
Duck.
A duck!
No.
Those have bills, not noses, unfortunately. Take 10 seconds to steal that.
A rat has like a long leash. They're soft.
Rats are cute. All right, just 2 answers on the board. We'll see how they do. All right, and I'm coming to you. Alice Cooper.
We're gonna go with dog.
A dog!
You are correct.
Yeah! Let's see the remaining answer on the board.
So is Anteater on there or not?
Yes.
And it's Disco Dude. It's time for you to spin the wheel.
You did. It was on with us.
No whammies.
This is Everyone's Got Talent. Stand right here, because here at the Gameshow Gameshow, we believe that everyone has talent. But when we say that, we mean quantity, not quality. Here is an array of, the wheels are stuck. Here is an array, an assortment of 5 different talents for you to show off, Disco Dude. We have juggling balls. We have finger cymbals, often associated with belly dancing. We have this kid's joke book, this hula hoop, and this guitar. It has exactly 5 strings, and they're all out of tune. For each of the talents that you can show us in 30 seconds, you will walk away with a point. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go! Cheer on, everyone! Yeah! Go! Let's go!
Jump, jump, jump. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Window.
Mindo!
When you plan on letting me.
Yeah! Give it up for Disco Dude! 5 points for Disco Dude, plus 3 for spinning the wheel. And we're doing our final round of Trivia Feud, so it is now time to bring forward Pushka and Raver.
This is serious competition.
All right, hands behind your back, please. Normally we shake hands, but in this case we're okay.
You will burn in hell.
You will burn in hell.
I don't know what
I love you, Pushka. I'm giving you extra points right now. You just get 10 points right now.
Raver says that Pushka gets extra points also in his book.
Yeah. All right. Name.
Get a room.
Shushing. Name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Money.
Money!
That is our number 2 answer.
Yeah! Thank you so much, Raver. Let's give it up for Bobby. You may have had parents at some point to tell us what they would have told you not to waste. Time!
Yes.
Yeah! Calculus. If you ever become a parent, what would you tell your kids not to waste?
Food?
Food!
That is our
Number 1 answer, Michael Scott.
paper towels.
Paper towel!
That's because it's me.
That's funny.
Oh, Michael Scott, disco dude.
Life.
Life! Yeah! All right, cool girl. 2 answers on the board.
Water.
Water!
Y'all are killing it!
Yeah! All right, Pushka, you can take this home.
Electricity.
Electricity!
Good job.
Conservative people. You guys just killed it.
And Edward Cullen, it's time for you to spin the wheel.
Go,
No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! And that is snatch phrase. Go ahead and stand in front of Alice Cooper. Not that. All right, stand in front of Alice Cooper. All right, so from this side of the room, I'm going to ask you to pick an opponent. An opponent from this side of the room. All right. All right, pool girl, come forward. Pool girl,
You guys
Edward
gonna
Cullen.
kiss too?
You are now the temporary captains of your team, and your job is to get your teammates to guess as many of the words and phrases on these cards as you can. For each of the words and phrases that, let me say this, you can do or say anything that you like except for the words you're trying to get them to guess. So if it were a fire truck, you could say that it's a red emergency vehicle, or that it goes woo, 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 but you cannot say the words fire truck or fire truck. For each word or phrase that your teammates guess, every member of your team will take home a point. 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
A little part of the tree breaks off and falls on your head. We're calling it nightmare. If you're asleep at night and you wake up and you're scared. Street nightmare. When the flowers start to blossom, when you're sleeping on the ground, it's floating, it's on the bed, it's hot. What are shirts? Sequin. Okay, what you wear on the back of your head if you're eating flowers. 5. What you rock and what we do out here? What we got here?
That's time! All right, pool girl, which words and phrases did you get? Which ones did you get?
Twig, nightmare, blossom, sequins, bib, and escalator.
That is 7 points for every member of this team! Which ones did you get?
Banister, mute, public.
3 points for every member of this team! All right, everyone. It's time to get your paddles ready because we have a new round of trivia. All right. So, Bobby, you've been making an impression on all of us. So I thought I'd give you a time to tell us about, where you've been in life. Hanging out with your bees. Speaking of your bees, here are 6 new categories on the board. Sing that verse, bird brains, impressions, super challenges, good show, old sport, and get lit. And Bobby B, I'm going to give you a choice right now.
Bird brains.
For 5 points, it's bird brains. Carol Spinney has played this large vowel from a seedy neighborhood since the first episode of a popular PBS children's show. And that was Graber.
Big birds.
Is that Big Bird?
Yes, it
It is Big Bird. You got yourself 5 points, Graber, and you control the board.
Get lit 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's time to get lit.
Of course, Graber.
The movie Clueless was inspired by the novel Emma by this British author. And that is Edward Cullen.
Jane Austen.
Is that Jane Austen?
Why, yes, it is.
5 points for Edward Cullen. You definitely dig on the romantic British novels of the 1800s. You've got control.
Super challenges, 5.
All right, for 5 points, what's that super challenge? That's our dance-off. And Edward Cullen, since you picked it, you get to do it. Come on out. And our first two volunteers were Disco Dude and Sir Michael Scott. Come on out. Yeah. Samantha, do you want me to do this one since you're... All right, cool. So here, everyone, this is a dance-off. They're going to get 3 songs from DJ Samantha over there, and we're going to cheer for them at the end, but let's just give them applause right now. Ready? Song number 1! Yeah! Song number 2! Song number 3! Yeah! Let's give it up for him! Don't go away yet! Don't go away yet, because we have to still judge this. We still have to judge this. Here at the Gameshow Gameshow, we cheer for everyone, but if you think that they deserve the win, we're going to cheer a little bit louder for them. So, let's give it up for Disco Dude! Let's give it up for Michael Scott! Let's give it up for Edward Todd! Alright, it's down to these two. Let's give it up for Michael Scott! Give it up for Disco Dude! Nicely done. And let us take another look at the categories. And I'm coming to you, Belch, because it's been a little while.
Bird brains for 4.
For 4 points, it's bird brains.
Okay.
What's Woody Woodpecker's famous laugh? And that was Pushka. Yeah! You got control of the board.
Oh, okay. Impressions for 5.
Oh, in this category, you will see the name of a person or character. You can do an impression of them and then put your paddle out for 5 points. Let's see. Celine Dion. And that's Bull Girl. Pretty vague. All right, we'll work on that. Full denier, did I see one from you?
You did not.
Okay. All right, I'm going to leave you to judge this one, Samantha. Do you think she gets those points?
Can someone do it better?
Yeah, do we have another Celine Dion in this room?
Someone give me the Titanic song now.
I think we're done. I think we're done. Samantha. Let's go on to the next category. I'm so sorry.
She gets
No
it.
one's getting those points. Oh, I guess you are getting those points after
I
all.
liked it.
But
I
I'm still
loved
coming
it.
to you, Edward Cullen, to give you control of the board.
Sing that verse for 1.
For 1 point, in this category, you will see the lyrics to a song. I will read out those lyrics, and if you can sing or otherwise perform the rest of that verse, then you will get those points for 1 point. Let's see these lyrics.
No, and you better perform it. I want to see performance. I want to see you go all out, perform this, or I will not give you points. I will take them away. Thank you.
Is Lazy River up there?
For one,
Let's see these lyrics for 1 point. Whoa, we're halfway there. And that is Bull Denier.
Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer.
Take my hand,
We're making
I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer, living on a prayer. Let's get up to Bull Denier.
I loved it.
And it is now time for Alice Cooper to come spin the wheel. All right.
no whammy.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, and that is Dancing with the Contestants. Go ahead and stand right here. And Alice Cooper, I'm going to ask you to pick anyone in the room to be a partner, someone you trust with your points and your life.
Belch.
All right, come forward. Y'all, you have the job of dancing from that mark over here. Go stand on that mark over there. So Alice Cooper and Belch, stand next to each other, please. You've got the job of dancing toward me and back in 10 seconds. But this is not just any dance. This is a tango! I do not care if it is technically accurate. Hold on, please. I'll give this direction first.
Is this Argentine?
All I care is that you're cheek to cheek this way and back.
Gentlemen, you have to wait until he says go.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll start again.
They wanted just more time.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So Find a position. We'll wait for the song. All I care is that you're cheek to cheek this way and back.
Good.
If you are, you're getting the 5 points. Ready, set, go! 5 points for Bell. Alice Cooper! All right. And Disco Dude, it's been a little while since I've seen you, so you get control of the board.
Impressions for 2.
All right, for 2 points, let's see an impression of Sylvester Stallone. And that's Pool Girl.
No.
We need to see some words and stuff. Pushka.
Adrian!
Yeah! That's very much a recognizable Sylvester Stallone. Yours could have been Rambo, but it also could have been Terminator, or could have been a lot of things. Pushka, you got control.
I'm going to go good show, old sports, for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it's good show, old sport.
All right.
What is the title of the rap performed by the Chicago Bears in 1985? All right, and it was Alice Cooper. Is that the Super Bowl Shuffle?
Yes,
It is. 5 points for Alice Cooper and control.
Let's do impressions for 4.
All right, for 4 points, let us see an impression of SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah! Show us.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's worth points.
You got that face?
Yeah. Surprise when you surprise.
Do the surprise face. Yeah! 4 points for you, Countess. And you get control of the board.
Super challenges for 2.
All right, here is the 2-point super challenge. This is the neck ball pass. Y'all, you are a team, and you're a team, and...
We can do this. We can do cheek to cheek.
All right, so, all right. So you're 1 person short on this team, so what's going to
I'll go
happen?
in.
There's nobody short on this.
So we have these specially designed neck balls. They're designed to go between your chin and your chest and nowhere else. Don't insert this yet, Tool Denier. Don't install this yet, Michael Scott. This is a race. This is a race. We're going to pass this from neck to neck to neck to neck to neck until we reach belch and calculus. When you get that ball, come right back to this basket, and the first one to get it in this basket, don't take it out of your neck. The first one to get it in the basket, every member of your team is getting those points.
And Belch has to give it back to me.
Yes, belch to Pool Denier.
Here it in your head.
Ready, set, go!
For next time we go.
Hit it.
Got it.
All right, we are in the final 3.5 minutes of the Game Show, so I'm going to put us in lightning round! That means that I will pick out the categories and point values, and also every single question is worth double points! You need to catch up. This is the time to do it. Let us see. Get lit for 2 points. A 3D movie was based on this Jazz Age novel written by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And that was Pool Denier.
Great Gatsby.
Is that the Great Gatsby?
Yes,
It
it
is the
is.
Great Gatsby. You got yourself 4 points. Let us go to Bird Brains for 2 points.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just totally spaced out.
What is the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? Sounds like no one knows that. Samantha.
It's Hedwig.
Hedwig. Hedwig. All right, let's go to Sing That Verse for 2. Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? All right, Xavier.
Scaramouche and lightning. Scaramouche, can you do the fandango?
Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening. Let's give it up for Raver! Raver, let us go to impressions for 3. Barack Obama.
Come on.
What's wrong?
It can't be me!
She doesn't like my impressions.
All right, push up.
Michelle, what are we going to do with the girls in school?
That's it! That's 6 points! Pushka taking herself into the lead. Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 4.
I want to do a Trump.
Who was at bat for the Mudville 9? It was me. All right, Belch.
Casey.
Is that Casey?
Yes, it was.
Casey at the bat. Nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, let us go to Get Lit for 3. This novel about the French Revolution is the basis for one of the longest running Broadway musicals of all time. All right, and that was Sir Michael Scott.
Hamilton?
Is that Hamilton?
No.
That's the American Revolution, not the French Revolution. Also, it's only been around for 3 years.
Everyone knows
So
it's cats.
this novel about the French Revolution is the basis for one of the longest running Broadway musicals of all time. All right, Pushka.
Les Miserables.
Is that Les Miserables?
Wait.
It is Les
We just read that book in school.
All right,
Did you
I think
really?
you knew what it was. All right, let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 3. Which professional wrestler's catchphrase is "You can't see me"?
Thank you, family.
It sounds like no one knows, Samantha. What is that answer?
John Cena.
John Cena. John Cena. Let's go to Sing That Verse for 4.
Go back to novels.
Yeah.
Shake It Up, Baby, Now. All right, Pool Denier.
Shake it up, baby, now shake it up, baby.
Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now.
That was
Yeah, high
gorgeous.
five for you. You got yourself some points. Let us go to Get Lit for 4.
Yes. Yes, right there.
This famous series of spy novels and movies was created by the writer of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. All right, Pushka.
007.
Is it 007 James Bond?
Yes, it
There it is! Nicely done. All right, and we are going to our final challenge, and this is Super Challenge number 3. Telephone, and here's what's going on. I will join this team, and Michael Scott and Pool Denier. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to whisper into your ear, because you're one short. Michael Scott, you're going to take this card and read the phrase on it and whisper down the line until we reach calculus, until we reach belch. The team, once you belch and calculus get that phrase, come over to me and whisper into my ear. The team that's more accurate will win 10 points for every player. If they're both equally accurate or inaccurate, then it's the team who's here first. Okay? So, ready, set, go! Whisper, 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 All right, so on this side I heard candy crunching coconut lovers. On this side I heard candy crunching coconut crunching. And the phrase was exactly right on this side. Candy crunching coconut lovers. All right, everyone. So we're going to give Samantha Fairbanks. We're going to give Samantha Fairbanks a chance to tabulate these scores. Michael Scott, we don't know yet who has won the Game Show, but if you win, where will you go?
Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Scranton, Pennsylvania! How are you, Disco Dude?
California.
California! Cool girl.
Swimming.
Swimming! Push up.
Under the couch.
Under the couch!
Disney World.
Disney World! How about you?
Swimming.
Swimming! How about you, Belch?
Disney World.
Disney World!
Back to the farm to build the barn.
To the farm! All right.
to the Shake Shack.
The Shake Shack! Everyone,
Home development.
hold the bar! Hold the air.
A makeshift bar above a pool that didn't exist.
All right, we're taking it! And how are you doing on those scores?
We are almost there.
Almost there. Let me tell you about some of our sponsors here. We're sponsored by a couple of escape rooms. We've got Trapped in a Room with a Zombie and Back to the 90s. We send you, in Back to the 90s, we send you back to 1999 to see if you can solve the Y2K bug. In Trapped in a Room with a Zombie, we've got a zombie on a chain. Every 5 minutes, the chain grows longer, and hopefully you'll get out before the zombie gets you. You've done that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This
nice.
is fun.
Oh, did you get out?
We're just in time.
Nice, awesome. And our newest attraction is called Ragnarok Axes. We will teach you how to throw axes at the wall, and you'll have awesome axe throwing adventures. It's fun.
Next year, I've been.
We're sponsored by a feature film today, so we have some feature film merch. And how are we doing on our prizes?
We are ready to go.
All right.
All right. In third place, with 84 points, she will threaten you with hell. We have Pushka.
Pushka! You're taking home these movie posters from the new release of Robin Hood!
And then, with 85 points, we have the rock star. The rock star. The rock star. We have Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper! Alice Cooper, you're taking home not only this movie poster from Robin Hood, but also this pen that doubles as a shooting bow and arrow from Robin Hood. You can shoot that thing at least 20 feet. Ready to go. And let's give it up for Alice Cooper. And final.
And our queen for the day. With 91 points, she came out of nowhere like a bat out of hell. We had Ghouls Tonight.
You're taking home the movie poster from Robin Hood and also this nice tea hoodie. If you need another size, we have another size. But you are also our game show queen. And everyone bow to your queen! And let's dance it out! Put it out! Put it out! Bring it in! Bring it in! And give it a spin! Come join us on the dance floor, everyone. Let's dance it out. This has been the Game Show, everybody. We hope you've had as good a time as we have. We love you! Good night!